Hello friends, don't forget to subscribe to the channel TKT Health Tips. Today, let's discuss the recent Walmart interview questions, which is like build a screen flow. So, the information that you have for your customers in your Salesforce org is incorrect, and a lot of information is very old. You have a call center, and you want the call center agents to call your customers and get the up-to-date information and update on the system. And you want this to be a structured dialogue. Screen flows are a great solution for this. So how do you build a solution? On your setup flow screen, click on new flow and start building this screen flow in auto layout mode. Okay. So the first step would be to add a screen element, and the screen elements need a label. Let's call this the update info screen. The screen elements in Salesforce flows have a header and footer section. This is the header and this is the footer. Footers are very important because they have the buttons to go back and forth. The headers are often hidden because they show the flow label, which you want to customize, and that's why you would use the display text component up on top. Let's call this intro text one and then say update contact information. This is a rich text area. I can use bold in this area, and I can also display a message that the user needs to read and convey to the client. I would like to update your contact information. This will take 2 minutes. Next, you will add the input fields. Let's have one for title and let's add another one for phone. For input like phone, you can either use a text standard text input component or a phone component. Let's say this is for mobile phone and email. So these components are called lightning components and they work a little bit differently. They have more parameters. You can use text standard text input components instead of this one over here. So I'm going to hit done and the information I like records. But before I update, I need to also specify which record I am working with. That is why I want to define a variable for the record ID of the data type text, and this is going to be available for input. We will need to pass this record ID to the flow so that the flow knows which record to work with. And then now I add an update element, update contact, and I want to specify the conditions to identify the records. This is going to be a contact record and the ID of the contact record I want to work with is going to be equal the record ID that is being passed to the screen flow. And what I want to do is I want to update the title of the person. So on the left side, I'm choosing the field name on the contact record. On the right side, I'm choosing the screen component that holds the value that the user has entered. And I will pass this value to this field mobile phone. And because these lightning components work a little bit differently, I need to go in here and choose value so that, as you can see, the notation is a little bit different here. It's exclamation mobile phone dot value. And for email, again, it's a lightning component. I need you to email dot value. I click on done and I finish my flow here, or I can add another screen component to add a success message. For example, right. So let's remove the header again, call this a success screen and display a text. Thank you. Your information has been updated. This would be something that the user would read to the client, for example, to the customer on the phone or face to face. Now I can save the flow, give it a label, and activate it. So if I go to debug this screen flow, and I can deploy this flow using various different methods, but debug will show me how this works. It will ask me which record ID I need to work with, and I need to go back to my Salesforce instance and grab a record ID for a contact, copy it, and come back to my screen flow and paste it. As soon as I ran my flow, I'll see the information that I have entered for the user to read to the client displays here correctly. And the title is asked that say the title needs to be updated as manager. And the phone number needs to be 999 and the email is ac@acme.co. And as soon as I hit next, I get thank you. Your information has been updated, the success message, and the transaction has been committed without errors. If I go to my record here, I still need to refresh this record to see the final results. Right now, the email address is the old address. There is no title and the mobile phone field is blank. I'm going to refresh this record to show you the new values, and the new values as I entered them on my screen flow are assigned now. Phone number 49's, title is manager, and the email is now ac@acme.co. So don't forget to subscribe to channel TKD Health Tips.